You will never get rich with your 9 to 5. And I know this because I actually started off my entrepreneurial journey working multiple 9 to 5 jobs with good pay. It was bothersome because I had to deal with a boss and I didn't have the freedom to do whatever I wanted whenever I wanted. So I quit my job, took the leap of faith, and now I'm a $50 million CEO of a large e-commerce brand. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to start a business when you have a 9 to 5, how to quit your 9 to 5, and then scale your business to multiple millions of dollars in profit like I did. My promise to you is that by end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap for making the transition from employee to entrepreneur, along with the mindset and strategies you need to succeed. More often than not, the reason that most people don't leave their 9 to 5 is not because they don't have the skills to make it on their own, but it's actually their fear of leaving the perceived security of the 9 to 5 job. When you have a regular paycheck coming in, benefits, and a clear career path laid out in front of you, it's scary to think about giving all that up to start your own business. But there's the thing, that sense of security that comes with a 9 to 5 job is an illusion. Companies downsize, industries shift, and the skills that were once in high demand can become obsolete overnight with AI. Simply put, when you work for someone else, your financial future is always in someone else's hands. No job is truly secure. You are at the mercy of your boss, your company's performance, and the direction the market moves. And even if you're lucky enough to have a stable job with a good salary, there's always a ceiling on how much you can earn and how far you can advance. But as an entrepreneur, you have the power to create your own security and financial freedom. You are in control of your own destiny, and the only limits on your success are the ones that you place on yourself. Now, I'm not saying that entrepreneurship is easy or that it doesn't come with its own set of risks and challenges. Starting and growing a business takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and persistence. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when you question whether you made the right choice, and when you face setbacks and obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. But anything worth doing is actually difficult. Every challenge is temporary. Every successful entrepreneur has faced some sort of roadblock at some point of their journey. The fear and uncertainty that you feel when you're first starting out is a natural part of the process, and it's something that you can overcome with the right mindset and strategies. And if your business doesn't work out, you can always go back to the workforce if you need to. Your skills, experience, and knowledge don't disappear just because you took a chance at starting your own business. So, if the fear of leaving your 9 to 5 job is holding you back from pursuing your entrepreneurial dreams, remember that the only true security in life comes from betting on yourself. By taking calculated risks, learning from your failures, and staying focused on your goals, you can create a life and career that's fulfilling and rewarding, both personally and financially. But before you quit your job, one of the biggest mistakes aspiring entrepreneurs make is quitting their 9 to 5 without having a financial foundation in place. What does that mean? It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of starting your own business that you forget to plan for the ups and downs that come with being an entrepreneur. Starting a business is rarely a smooth, straight path. There will be times when you're doing well and have plenty of money coming in, and times when you're just barely getting by. You might land a big client one month only to lose them the next month. You might invest in a marketing campaign that doesn't bring the results you hoped for. Or you might face unexpected expenses that eat into your profits. That's why having a financial safety net is so important. Before you even think about quitting your 9 to 5, you need to make sure you have enough savings or a consistent income stream to support yourself and your business through the tough times. Ideally, you should have at least 6 months worth of living expenses saved up before you make the leap. I personally prefer at least a year. This will give you a cushion to fall back on if your business doesn't take off right away, or if you run into unexpected setbacks along the way. But savings alone might not be enough. You also need to have a plan for generating consistent income, even if your business is still in the early stages. This could mean taking on freelance work or consulting gigs on the side, or finding ways to make money from skills and expertise while you build your business. The key is to create multiple streams of income so that you're not relying solely on your business to keep you afloat. This will give you the flexibility and security you need to weather any storms that come your way and to keep pushing forward even when things get tough. And here's the real beauty of having a financial safety net. It allows you to focus on growing your business without the constant stress of how you're going to pay your bills. When you're living paycheck to paycheck or constantly wondering where your next client is going to come from, it's hard to think strategically about your business. You are in survival mode, just trying to keep your head above water. But when you have a cushion of savings and consistent income stream, you can approach your business with a clear head and long-term perspective. You can take risks and make investments that might not pay off right away, but that have the potential to take your business to the next level. You can hire the right people, invest in the right tools and resources, and take the time to develop a solid business strategy. In short, having financial stability gives you the freedom and flexibility to build a business on your own terms. Of course, this doesn't mean that you should wait until you have $1 million in the bank before you start your own business. The goal is not to eliminate all risks, but rather to minimize it as much as possible as you can so you can focus your attention on what matters. My next point is less about skills and more about how you mentally approach starting a business. As a business owner, you must be willing to constantly invest in your own education and skill development. This means actively looking for resources, courses, books, and podcasts that can help you expand your knowledge and sharpen your entrepreneurial skills. You need to be proactive about your own learning and growth. Start by figuring out the key areas where you need to develop your expertise. You might be weak at marketing, sales, finance, or leadership. Whichever area that you lack skills in, you need to be aware of it, because the first step to change is awareness. So once you have a clear idea of what you need to learn, create a plan for how you will gain this knowledge. Set aside dedicated time each week for reading books, watching YouTube videos, or attending workshops. Or you can seek out mentors or coaches who are experts in their field and have gone down the path you're currently going through. Take the knowledge from others and ruthlessly apply it to your business. Which brings me to the next essential part of being a great business owner, which is knowing how to embrace failure. Many business owners are held back by fear of failure or becoming easily discouraged when faced with setbacks or negative feedbacks from others. But the most successful entrepreneurs understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but it's actually the most important part of becoming successful. Jeff Bezos almost went bankrupt with Amazon multiple times. Mark Zuckerberg has gone into more lawsuits than he can count. And Elon Musk's Tesla was on the brink of shutting down before it took off. Failure is not a dead end or a reflection of your worth. Failure is an opportunity to learn. And the faster you fail, the faster you will succeed. When something doesn't go as planned, take the time to carefully examine what happened and why. Ask yourself questions like, what assumptions did I make that proved to be incorrect? What external factors or unexpected obstacles came into play? How might I have approached the situation differently to achieve a better outcome? The only thing worse than making a mistake is making it twice. So learn to accept failures as a part of the game, pick yourself up and learn from it. No successful entrepreneur achieves their goals without encountering obstacles along the way. Which brings me to the next crucial step: to quit your job and start your business. The one thing that most people don't talk about when running a business is that when you have your business, it becomes your life. You're told that you can work however many hours you want, but too many entrepreneurs underestimate how much work it takes to grow a business and how many sacrifices you have to make. If you want to create an asset that allows you location and financial freedom, you have to sacrifice rest and personal time. You will need to wake up early, stay up late, and use every spare moment you have to focus on building your business. This might mean missing out on weekend getaways with friends or even cutting back on time spent with family. But here's the thing: if you want to build a successful business, you have to be willing to make these sacrifices in the short term at least. You have to be willing to put in the extra hours, to push yourself beyond your comfort zone, and to keep going even when you feel like giving up. Every hour you spend working on your business is an investment in your future. It's an investment in your dreams, in your goals, and your ability to create the life you always wanted. And just like any investment, the more you put in, the greater the potential of return. It's not going to be easy. It's going to require a lot of hard work and discipline. It's not just about putting into hours. It's about using that time wisely and efficiently. This means setting clear goals, creating a detailed plan of action, and staying focused on the tasks that will move your business forward. It means learning to prioritize, delegate, and outsource when necessary so that you can make the most of every minute you have. One of the most effective ways to ensure that you're using time wisely is to create a schedule and stick to it. Block out specific times each day or each week that are dedicated solely to working on your business. Treat these blocks of time as non-negotiable appointments with yourself, just as you would any other important meeting or deadline. During these focused work sessions, eliminate all distractions and give your full attention to the task at hand. Turn off a phone, close out the social media, and find a quiet space where you can work uninterrupted. The more focused and productive you can be during these sessions, the faster you'll be able to grow your business and reach your goals. And when you want to give up or take the easy way out, remember why you started down this path in the first place. Remember the dreams, the goals that inspired you to take the leap into entrepreneurship, and use those as motivation to keep you pushing forward, even when things get tough. Now that we have gone over the mindset of a winning entrepreneur, let's talk about how to get your first customer. This is more of a controversial opinion, but when you're first starting out as an entrepreneur, you need to be willing to work for free or at a reduced rate in order to prove your value to build a reputation in your business. This can be a tough pill to swallow, especially if you're used to earning a steady paycheck, but you need to do it to establish yourself as a credible and trustworthy business owner. Think about it from your client's perspective. Why should they take a chance on a new unproven entrepreneur when there are plenty of established businesses out there with a track record of success? By offering your product for free or a discount, you're giving them a lower risk way to try out your offerings and see the value you can provide. This doesn't mean you should sell yourself short or undervalue your service in the long run. The goal is to use these initial projects as a way to build your portfolio, gather testimonials and case studies, and establish a network of satisfied clients who can refer you to others in the future. As you take on these projects, focus on going above and beyond to deliver exceptional results. This is crucial. Put in extra time and effort to really wow your clients and exceed their expectations. The more value you can provide, the more likely they are to recommend you to others or come back to you with future projects. Over time, as you build a reputation for quality work and excellent service, you will be able to start charging more for your services and be more selective about the projects you take on. But in the beginning, being willing to work for free or at a reduced rate can be a smart investment in your long-term success. And with the capital from the first few customers, you want to be strategic about how you reinvest your profits back in your business. When you're first starting out, it can be tempting to take every dollar you earn and put towards personal expenses or luxuries. But if you want to build a sustainable, successful business, you need to be willing to reinvest a significant portion of your profits back into the company. This means using your earnings to hire new talent, invest in better equipment or technology, or fund marketing and advertising campaigns to attract new customers. That way, you won't be stuck forever trading your time for money. You would build the leverage that you need to scale to 10K a month. If you know how to multiply the $1 and turn it into 3, you can use the same process of turning $3,000 investment into a $10,000. And over time, if you keep reinvesting into your business, learning from your mistakes, getting better at marketing, sales, and operations, you are bound to hit 10K a month. That could be in a month, that could be in a year, or that could be in 5 years. But the only way to fail in business is to quit. So just don't quit. You're going to win. And that's how you can quit your 9-to-5 and start your own business. Understanding the mindset to grow your business from scratch is one thing. You actually need to learn how to grow it. That's why I made this video where I put together my best advice from 20 years in business. Click over here to watch it, and I will see you in the next one.